Run! Get your bit! Parking! 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 Ronnie, parking! No! Get on ground! Parking! No, Ronnie! Parking! Him! No! Him!
A police dog is trained to follow orders, but when the heat of the moment takes over, even the best trained canines can go rogue, leaving their handlers struggling to control them. So what happens when officers struggle to control their own canines?
Hey! Hey! Bowie! God damn it! Bowie, low! Bowie! Get the dog! Bowie! Stop fighting! Just stop! Stop! Move! Stop!
Here are the times cops have lost control of police dogs. Starting with an officer who let his canine maul an elderly woman out in her neighborhood.
Out! Out! You're fine. You're fine.
Please!
Yep.
Help me!
We're trying to get you off.
Good show, ma'am.
What did I do to him?
Nothing, ma'am.
It's
not your fault.
On September the 23rd, 2017, officers responded to a house burglary in progress in a quiet Minnesota neighborhood. But that investigation became a nightmare for a female citizen who was simply taking her trash out, all thanks to the rabid canine accompanying the officers.
Go. 129, we do have an open front door. Let's wait. We got one more coming. Screaming at you. 129, we got screaming.
Back door. Two running eastbound to Blackfield. Hey, now they run! Eastbound.
Southbound. We got one northbound. Black males. One went south, black sweatshirt. One went north, gray sweatshirt. We got an open gate here. I got your 6. Go and clear it. Okay. Right out here. Just holding it. Well, let's not f this up.
Okay.
Or is it the perimeter of the track goes, so.
Okay. Which was it? The one with the black on?
Yeah, yeah. Last one we saw was black male running right here, going southbound. Okay. And as soon as we lost sight of him, we just stopped and kind of just cleared this immediate area. We had an open gate.
With 2 suspects still at large, officers knew that they had to move fast. A canine unit was deployed to track them down, but that was when things took a turn for the worse.
St. Paul Police Canine. Announce yourself. Come on now, you'll get bit. Police Canine, announce yourself. Come out now, you will get bit. You guys can stick right on top of me.
Okay. Clear.
As officers scanned the area, they spotted movement behind a dumpster, not realizing it was an elderly woman in the neighborhood simply taking her trash out. That lack of knowledge on their end would soon spell a disastrous outcome.
Oh, there's a lady. Out, out. You're fine, you're fine. Grab it, grab it.
Please!
Yep.
Help me!
We're trying to get you off.
Michelle, ma'am.
Okay. Stand up, stand up.
Stand up, we'll get you some medics now.
Stand up.
Oh, what did I do to him?
Nothing.
Nothing, ma'am.
It's
You're
not
just
your
in the
fault.
wrong place at the wrong time, ma'am.
Just take a seat over here, okay?
Sit down.
Oh.
Okay, we're gonna get some medics for you, ma'am.
Yep. Okay.
Even after finally pulling the canine off of her, officers showed a lack of protocol by not calling the paramedics straight away, to the point that even their own sergeant was stunned by their negligence.
You guys were looking for somebody or something?
Yeah, right in the area here, ma'am.
Oh, my arms.
We'll get you some medics here shortly, okay? What's your name, young lady?
Desiree Collins.
Desiree? Okay. Other than the obvious dog bites to your arm, are you okay?
No.
Okay.
And on my leg.
How you doing? You holding up all right?
Yeah.
Shit. All right, we just need to lock up the hospital, okay?
Okay.
And get you checked out. All right? You didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, you're not in trouble. Just the wrong place at the wrong time.
Okay.
We were looking for some guys that just did a burglary at a house when we came around the corner and you were right there.
Okay.
We did catch you guys that did the burglary. We are so sorry that you had to go through this. Okay? Medics have taken?
We didn't call them,
Oh,
so we're just going to bring it right down.
oh, we should have them first.
We're going to have them transport? Okay.
52-year-old Desiree Collins suffered multiple bites to her arm and one to her lower leg. An internal investigation led to just a one-day suspension for Officer Schmidt, but Desiree took matters into her own hands, filing a lawsuit against the St. Paul Police Department and winning her case in 2018. In the end, she was awarded a whopping $520,000. That dog was definitely feral, much like this man's best friend, who turned on his handler instead of attacking the suspect.
Parking! 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 No parking! No! Parking! No, Ronnie! Bots! No! Bots! No!
On July the 24th, 2024, Dayton officers were chasing individuals involved in an auto theft who had fled from the stolen car. But when one officer deployed his canine to take down the suspect, the last thing he expected was for the dog to turn on him instead. Just as the canine closed in, the officer could not have ever imagined things to take a turn for the worse, and not for the suspect, but for the officer himself.
Parking! 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 No parking! No! No, Ronnie! Parking now!
Instead of taking down the suspect, the canine made an enemy out of his handler instead, confusing even the suspect on the scene.
I gotta hurry up! Y'all got it. Get on the ground! Hey, you! What? No! Hit me. Yeah, I'm fine.
The officer suffered bites on his legs and hands before being treated for his injuries. Meanwhile, the two suspects were arrested and booked into the Juvenile Justice Center. That police dog was surely undertrained, but this canine only had a lousy handler to blame, who released him upon a harmless suspect.
Don't release the dog. Do not release the dog with his hands up. With his hands up, don't. Do not get the dog off of it. Get the dog off of it. Get the dog. Get the dog off. Get your dog.
On July the 4th, 2023, law enforcement in Memphis, Tennessee attempted to stop 23-year-old Jadarius Rose over a missing mud flap on his semi-truck. In an unfortunate turn of events, Jadarius Rose could not comprehend the reason for the stop, so he took off. He was eventually pulled over and multiple officers surrounded his vehicle in an instant. And while he was nothing but compliant from that moment onwards, one hot-headed officer with an aggressive canine seemed to be looking for any reason to blow off some steam.
Okay, I'm coming to a stop.
Get out of the truck!
Alright, you just pull back out. Okay, you Quick County or Ross County? He took off again. We're heading northbound, 20.
After a high-speed pursuit that ended with his front left tire blown out, Jadarius Rose finally exited the truck with his hands raised. Anyone could tell that Jadarius was not even remotely dangerous. But Officer Ryan Speakman thought differently.
Stop there if they got wrong. That's a dog! Come to me! You know one bit! On the ground, you're gonna get bit. Come to me, man!
Do not let them, don't release the dog. Do not release the dog with his hands up. Do not release the dog with his hands up. Do not release the dog with his hands up, don't.
Despite multiple warnings, Officer Ryan Speakman ignored protocol, moving his canine dangerously close to the unarmed suspect. And then, without hesitation, the dog crossed all boundaries of humanity.
Do not, get the dog off of it. Get the dog off of it.
Get the dog! Get out the dog! Watch the cab! Watch the cab! Get the cab!
Get the dog off.
Get your dog! Get it out! Get it out! Get it out! Please! I got squad.
Yeah.
Don't get a call now.
That'll be a squad for the suspect. Our units are clearing the vehicle now.
Put your hand back. Give me your hand. Give me your hand.
Get the first aid.
The officer had deliberately let the dog maul Jadarius, while the other officers stood by, refusing to acknowledge the horror unfolding before them.
What? Yes, clear that. You got a first aid kit going up there now?
Yep, he's bringing it to me. I'm
Jackson
looking over it.
Avenue, 23 southbound, left lane B.
I say have one of the motor units open this or whatever.
Yeah. Was that not loud enough?
You said it 3-4 more time. All you have to do is come to me, Bob.
Get the next available. But then we have the front steer tire on the rims. 32 right lane.
They have one en route.
That's
County is already
Bro, don't touch my left arm, bro. You just let the dog bite me. Why would you touch my left arm?
Instead of de-escalating, the officers doubled down, using excessive force on a man who was already suffering.
No, why you keep bending my arm?
We're trying to get it wrapped.
We're wrapping it up.
We're not trying to hurt you.
Here.
They
There's a pad.
Don't even touch it while I got handcuffs on. Y'all just making it worse.
Man,
And you still laying on me like you pinning me down. I got cuffs on.
Nobody is on you.
Yes, you are. Look, you're grabbing my shorts.
We're trying to wrap you up.
I don't need it wrapped up right now.
Right. 23, you call me.
Bro, get off me.
I can't.
Bro, I have handcuffs on. What am I doing to you?
You could kick somebody. I don't want you to
I'm
kick
gonna kick.
anybody.
I'm not gonna kick nobody. I just got bit by a dog.
I understand that. Just
Man, you
calm
don't
down.
understand. You don't understand. Did you get bit by a dog?
Okay.
Stop squeezing me.
Nobody, buddy. Nobody's trying to hurt you.
You just let a dog bite me.
All you had to do is come to me.
I was coming, all the guns pointing at me. How you do this thing to respect you? You got a gun pointing at me. It's like 20 of y'all.
All you had to do was stop, brother.
I did stop. I don't feel
20
safe.
miles ago.
I did.
What's your name, bro? You want to stand up on your feet or you want to sit on your butt? EMS is
I don't know what you're gonna let me do.
I'm gonna let you do. I'm gonna let you either sit or stand. As long as you ain't gonna do nothing stupid.
I'm gonna do something stupid
Just
with handcuffs.
have him set up, Tyler.
And you still
Let him set up.
Yeah, it's too late for that. And you still squeezing me.
I know.
You still let it go. Don't put pressure on me.
You have to have pressure.
Don't know. Let it be.
Just go ahead and let it. You good.
Why are you still touching me?
What's that?
Why are you still touching me?
Because you are under arrest.
Yeah, I have handcuffs on.
I understand.
All right, so you can stop touching me and tell me what I need to do.
I'm not hurting you.
But I don't need your hand on me. The dog already did enough.
Probably wouldn't be mad to put one on.
So why are you still touching me?
Wouldn't hurt anyone.
Why are you still touching me?
His protests were met with even more aggression. The officers, however, were indifferent to his pain.
Medical attention, man.
Well, for one, I told y'all my left arm is tight right now. My left wrist right now with the handcuffs. My right hand is looser than the left. It's tight. So y'all gonna cut off circulation to my left arm.
Hold on, want to bleed out?
I don't want it to be tight.
It's got to be, man. Otherwise, that's literally the tourniquet's job. To save your arm from having to be amputated.
I loosen it up, man.
If you lose too much blood, you're not going to have nothing.
I loosen it up.
It's not loose.
Buddy, I loosen it up. I can't.
It's not loose.
I'm not putting it any looser.
It's not loose.
I can put two fingers in.
What can I, y'all, if anything, y'all just tighten it up. Yes, y'all did.
My handcuffs keep on the road.
Trying to get me to lose my arm.
You're laying on it.
I'm not laying on it.
You was laying on it.
Not the left one.
I'm
Not
just
the
saying.
left one, my right one, because my
I'm
left
just saying,
one
try to help yourself a little bit. Stay off of it.
loosen it up.
No.
Exactly. Where is the EMS?
They're on their way.
How long is it gonna take?
I don't know.
Well, you need to know because my arm is hurting.
They'll get here as soon as they can get here.
That's fine. I don't want to.
Shut up, man.
No, it hurts.
You want to lay down? That's fine.
I told y'all it was too tight. Y'all don't want to listen to me.
James, is that your mic?
Why are you going to my pockets?
Get your ID.
In the end, Jadarius Rose was charged with failure to comply. Meanwhile, Officer Speakman was fired after the Circleville Police Use of Force Review Board investigated the attack. Speaking of cops losing control over police dogs, the last thing officers expected during a traffic stop was for their dog to break free from the patrol vehicle.
My bad. Hey! Bowie low! Bowie low! Bowie! Stop! I'm getting him. Get him off my arm! Get him off! He's grabbed my f***ing arm! 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 Close!
On May the 9th, 2021, deputies patrolling Olive Drive and Highway 99 received a report of a stolen vehicle. 2 canine deputies moved in for a high-risk traffic stop, and while the situation was initially under control, things got extremely messy after the officer's canine accidentally released itself from the police vehicle.
Hey, show me your f***ing hands, you're gonna get bit by the dog! Get on the f***ing ground! Get on the f***ing ground! Hands! If you run, you're gonna get bit by the f***ing dog! King 2 is going to be a westbound stop on the street that's east and west. West of, I believe it's going to be Rogers. Hey, if you take off, bro, you're surrounded, man. No, leave it right there. When everyone gets here, keep your foot on the brakes. Watch this dude right here.
As one officer worked to detain the suspect, another arrived with his canine, hoping to intimidate him into compliance. But what happened next was the last thing he wanted.
Westbound stop on the street that's east and west.
I think it's Rogers. Just have him
Hey, if
prone
you
him
take off, bro, you're surrounded, man. No, leave it right there. When everyone gets here, keep your foot on the brakes.
Watch this. Yeah.
Okay, keep your hands where I can see them. Hey, hold right here. Hey!
While the first canine stayed calm, the second one, still inside the cruiser, grew restless. Then, an officer made a mistake that would put his entire career on the line.
Hey, hold right here. Hey! Hands up, both.
My bad.
Hey!
The second that canine broke free, it zeroed in on the suspect, ready to rip apart anything that got in its way.
Hey! Bowie, God damn it! Bowie, low! Bowie!
Get the dog!
Bowie, stop fighting! Just stop! Stop! Move! Stop! I'll get the dog off! I got it!
Are you serious?
Fuck,
Get him off my arm!
Stop! I'm getting him!
Get him off my arm! Get him off! He's grabbed my f***ing arm! He's grabbed my f***ing arm!
Close! Damn it! What the man? Auto.
After a struggle, the officer finally managed to pull the dog off. The suspect was rushed to the hospital, while the canine was sidelined from patrol duty. On the other hand, the canine handler was reassigned to other patrol duties until both of them were recertified. The madness didn't end there, as this untrained canine made a target out of anyone in its way, be it an officer or a suspect. On April the 18th, 2023, Florida State Police spotted a vehicle flying down Interstate 10 at over 130 miles per hour. This led officers on a high-speed pursuit of the vehicle, not realizing the chain of events that would follow would make the officer regret bringing his canine with him. Officers tried to trap the suspect, but he slipped right through. However, his luck was running out fast. Just when it seems like the police had him, the suspect made a break for it, right in front of their eyes. As the foot pursuit began, an officer and his canine stormed in, which would be the first of many bad decisions made on the day. After finally prying the canine off of himself, the officer turned his attention back to the suspect, 23-year-old Isaiah Jamal Colley, but the roller coaster of troubles was only just getting started. After a bizarre chase, Isaiah was finally arrested. But just as officers moved in to cuff him, the canine lost control again. The officer's cold indifference was chilling as Isaiah moaned in pain, but what they did next was even more shocking.
Shut your mouth! Don't run. Good boy. You good? I'm good. What's up? Good? Is Pep good? Is Pep good? He got bit. He got bit. You good? Good boy. Good boy. Good boys. Oh, good boys. You're ready to go, person. Look, come on. Case. Right here. Right here. Right here. Put your feet. Put your feet. You got anything on you that's going to poke me, stick me, or hurt me? Yes or no? No? Come on, let's sit in the car. Come on. Once you sit, turn around, sit your butt first. Sit your butt down. Right there. Good. Kick in there. Come on, get it. Yeah, we're going to check your arm. Get up in there. That's on the way to check you out, Dad. I understand your arm. It hurts. Get up in there. Say what? We're got EMS to come check you out. You need water right this moment? I got water if you want it, but we got EMS on the way. You can't sit down on it? Huh? Your legs work just fine. They ran. The dog didn't bite you on the leg. Step up in there. Step up in there. Step up in there. I'll get it just a second. Because I need to get my truck out of the road.
A search of his vehicle revealed 2 firearms and 6.6 ounces of controlled substances. In the end, Colley was charged with hit and run, fleeing and eluding police, possession of substances, resisting an officer, and a moving traffic violation. That canine was out of control, much like this police dog who couldn't differentiate between friend and foe.
Get his hands. Okay, we're good, Nick. We're good. Hold on. You ready? Give up.
On June the 25th, 2020, Palo Alto officers were assisting Mountain View police in search for an alleged kidnapper on Elsie Avenue. Little did officers know that Joel Domingo Alejo, an innocent citizen, was sleeping in his backyard around the same time. The last thing officers expected when they brought a canine on the manhunt was for the dog to attack the wrong person.
Hey, Durst! 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 Here goes. Durst! 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 Durst!
Give us your hands.
Durst! 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 Durst!
Instead of calling off the canine, officers kept encouraging the dog to bite the innocent man repeatedly. And as Joel continued to struggle, the situation got even worse.
Durst!
Let go.
Durst! Durst!
Let go.
Durst! Durst! Durst!
Right. Whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready.
Durst! Durst! Durst!
Get his hands. Okay, we're good, Nick. We're good. Hold on. Whenever you're ready. Give up. Give up. Give up. Stop resisting. We're good.
Who is this?
Stand still.
Post! Post!
Roll over. Roll over on your stomach. Roll over on your stomach. Switch hands.
What?
X-ray. It's got camel pants confirmed or something.
Let me.
Officers ultimately determined this wasn't the man they were looking for. However, Joel later sued both cities in federal court and won $135,000 in damages. While that dog had poor judgment skills, so did this canine who attacked a harmless 70-year-old man during an ill-fated traffic stop. On August the 6th, 2015, a Marathon County deputy pulled over 70-year-old Clyde J. Gebelin for transporting commercial machinery without the proper markings. There are 100 ways to approach the situation to ensure minimal damage, but the ill-trained officers decided to deploy their canine when it was not needed at all.
Morning, sir. How are you? I see a business name on your excavator here. Are you running a business?
Why?
Are you doing work right now?
Yep.
Where are you headed to, if I might ask?
Dorchester.
And the reason I ask this is I don't see a name or a USDOT number displayed on your truck.
State trooper told me I don't need one.
You would, sir.
I'm not for hire.
Well, whether you're for hire or not, you're still considered a commercial motor vehicle. As long as you make a buck, you own a business, and you're going to a job site, you're considered a commercial motor vehicle.
What am I supposed to do?
Well, you have to obtain your USDOT number. That's first off.
I'm not going to do that.
And then,
I got to get going.
Well, you're going to have to wait until we're done with the
I'm
inspection.
not going to wait either.
Well, you'll have to.
No, I don't have to.
Yes, sir, you
Don't
do.
tell me, hey, I have to.
No.
I'll get in that truck and leave.
Well, that's fine, but then I'm going to have to arrest you.
Go ahead.
You're staying here, sir. You're not leaving.
I'm leaving.
No, you're not.
I got work to do.
No, we're going to go through this inspection. You need to settle down. That's fine. You're going to be placed under arrest.
After Clyde took off, officers persuaded him for 10 minutes before he finally pulled over. Realistically, the situation was now under control, but the officers weren't looking for a solution. They were looking for a problem.
70 West on Pine Road. 70 West on Pine.
648, stop me. You're on Pine now.
2164, you're covered.
Stop me on Pine.
Initially, the canine refused to budge, but the malicious officer issued a pointed command for the dog to attack Clyde, despite knowing the man was not a threat. Gebelin was subsequently charged with fleeing an officer, resisting an officer, and operating commercial motor vehicle without a license. All 3 charges were later dismissed after he sued the deputy for leaving him with permanent damages.